Side control. Okay, so when we get side control, there's a couple things that we need to worry about. First off, on bottom, he's going to want to keep his elbow in, close to the ground, in my hip. I've got to raise it up. Another thing he's going to want to do is get the underhook with his left arm here and get on his side, come out. That's his escape, okay? So I know what he needs to do to escape side control. My job in side control is to do one of really many things. First thing I want to do in side control, my first objective is not to get put back into half guard or full guard. So when I get side control, I'm immediately attacking this arm as far as raising it up here. I'm raising it up here, and I put my ribs right in his solar plexus here. I've got the underhook on this side here, okay? Underhook's here, weights down here, okay? Now, when I'm in side control, I want to make sure my hip isn't on the ground because I relieve pressure right there. Okay, so there's about 3 or 4 inch gap in between my hip and the ground. As you can see, there's a gap here. Now, I can bring my knee under his shoulder here and come all the way to side control here. I can work one of the attack series that we have on this arm that's also in this instructional. But the main thing is keeping the underhook and keeping his elbow up. I've got to keep his right elbow up, which right now it's under the knee. He's going to be trying to fight it down. He fights the elbow down. I just stay tight and keep the elbow up. A lot of the time as he's escaping, I'm switching my hips, sliding this knee back under to make sure he can get the elbow down, get it back up, and get back in side control, okay? Now, what happens if he gets the underhook with his left arm? He underhooks one of two things, actually there's one of a few things I can do. From this position, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch my hips and put my forearm in his throat. I'm leaning back towards his hips, okay? Here, I still wanna make sure I have this arm trapped. Here, pressure, my right arm is going to pummel, and I'm right back in the side, right back in the position I need to be in. Knee comes back down and go, okay? So if I feel him get the underhook as he's going, I'm gonna pulse on through, and that gives me some extension, okay? It keeps him flat too. I'm gonna pummel in, here, get tight, and have pressure back down. So, I'm in side control. I have this arm controlled here. Underhook with my right arm here. Switch my knee. And pressure right here, okay? This is a good, solid, top side control position. Both knees are on the ground. His right arm's lifted up, and I'm attacking, okay? I have an attack series on this arm if I want. I have a lot of different things that I can do. Okay, so hips are switched here. Hip is off the ground. My left knee is going to go under his shoulder. Left arm covers the ground, and I'm good on top side control position. It's position number 1. It's a good position, and just make sure that if you ever get in trouble, you just lift the elbow up, make sure you have the underhook, and you should be able to come here pretty easily.